What is medical content and how is it relevant? Wait, does that sound familiar? It probably is because we did discuss this in one of our previous videos, so I'm not here to talk again about what is medical content, but I'm here to take it to the next level. Medical content and its relevance with a doctor. You have a variety of medical content, whether it's copy, advertised copy, social media posts, blogs, long articles, definitions, so many things that come under the purview of medical content. But how much of it is actually written by doctors? Why should doctors be writing medical content? Let me give you 5 very important reasons. First and foremost, stating the obvious, doctors are the subject domain expert when it comes to medical content. Now, just because they may not be creative content writers does not mean they cannot be involved in the process. Doctors can review the medical content, and as we have discovered, in many cases they are very quick to adapt and actually write the medical content. And that leads to point number 2. If you are a healthcare company or a wellness startup, if you have a medical product, or you are an advertising agency that's writing something for a medical product or a healthcare product or something from the wellness space, when a doctor has written that medical content for you, you are going to save yourself and many others from potential embarrassments and mistakes like some of these that have happened in the past, including this one being splashed on the front page of a leading national newspaper. Something as simple as the beats per minute is not something a doctor will mess up, but it may happen that a regular copywriter may not even be aware of what the right value could be. So that leads us to point number 3. When you have the tonality being matched and the information scale being matched by a doctor as a writer, your brand voice for your company, for your startup, for the wellness product, for the healthcare product, for the medtech device, anything that you might be out marketing or bringing up informative material about, your brand voice becomes far more authentic and remains verified as it is a doctor writing. And that brings me to point number 4. In some cases, it could be the doctor representing themselves on your portal, thus providing a very important medical legal safeguard, or rather a verified content that makes sure that your credibility as a brand and the content that you're putting out there increases manifold. And point number 5, lastly, and I feel most importantly, is when the content is written by a doctor, they have a better understanding of what they are trying to explain out there. So your target audience, even though it might be a layman, would be in a better position to read that particular content and actually comprehend it, because the doctor would be able to simplify it, explain it in better terms, and at the same time make the most important connect while writing of how exactly it is relevant to the reader and the target audience. So I hope you find these tips useful. As a wellness company, as an advertising agency, as a marketing agency, as a small clinic or a hospital bringing content out there, I hope you find all of this relevant and are able to put out better medical content out there, which in turn, as is always our aim, leads to an informed individual who can take better decisions with respect to their own health and wellness.